Hello guys, today I'm going to review the G303 Daedalus Apex mouse by Logitech, which is an updated version of the G302 Daedalus Prime mouse. The G303 now uses the Pixar 3366 sensor, the best sensor currently available on the market, which has only been used in the G502 Proteus Core mouse so far. The G303 also has RGB coloring now, which means you can set the mouse to any color you like. The mouse weighs 87 grams without the cable. It is 37 millimeters in height, 65 millimeters in width, and 150 millimeters in length. It has 6 buttons, the 2 main buttons, the mouse wheel click, the CPI changer button on the top, and the 2 thumb buttons on the left side. It has the exact same shape as the G302, which is a modified G100S shape, basically. And although this shape seems to irk quite a few people, it's a shape that I can grip very comfortably in 3 different ways. I can fingertip grip it, I can claw grip it, and I can also use it in a palm grip, although that is not the optimal way to hold this mouse. As was to be expected, the sensor performance of the mouse is excellent. It uses the best sensor currently available, so that should be a no-brainer. It can easily track up to 6 meters per second, probably even higher, but I doubt that anybody would ever reach speeds like that in-game. It can also be tuned to the surface that you're using for optimal performance. While I used it, the polling rate was very stable, both on 500 Hz and the 1000 Hz setting, as usual with Logitech mice. The liftoff distance of the G303 out of the box on a black cloth pad was around 2.4 millimeters or 2 CDs. However, when you use the surface tuning ability of the mouse, the liftoff distance gets lowered to around 1 CD, so around 1.2 millimeters on a black cloth pad. The G303 also uses the metal spring button tensioning system that was already used in the G302, which gives about the very best click feeling out of any mouse I ever had. The side buttons are only on the left side on this mouse, which might be a downside if you're a left-handed user. So this is an ambidextrous shape, but it's really only a right-handed mouse. The cable on the mouse is the same as the G502, so it's a braided, very flexible and light cable, which is a clear upgrade over the rather stiff rubber cable that was used on the G302 previously. The build quality of the mouse is rather high, as usual with Logitech. It's a very clear finish of the mouse. It feels good in your hand. You know this is a very trusty piece of equipment that you have in your hand. They also improved a bit on the setting of the mouse feet of the G302, which only had a top and a bottom mouse foot and the 2 around the sensor. Now it also has mouse feet on the outsides of the mouse, which improves the stability, because before with the G302 on a very hard pad you could have the mouse wobble to the left and right. This doesn't happen anymore with the G303. The new lighting system with the RGB LED is very high quality too. You can easily tell that when you set it to a white light, which usually gives a rather light blue tint in it when you use it with a cheaper quality RGB lights, but here it's a bright, shining white. So in conclusion, the G303 Daedalus Apex mouse is the best mouse you can currently get on the market if the shape fits your hand. If the shape doesn't fit your hand, then there's unfortunately not much you can do about it. But if the shape fits your hand, then you get the best sensor currently available, with the best mouse clicks, with a very, very good mouse wheel, and with a braided, flexible, light cable.